Luke, I'm stunned that the season's finished. I really am. I'll ask for a brief comment on the last two games, Tooting and Sandhurst. Massive results.
Yeah, so last week, Tooting and Mitcham here, home game, 1-1. It felt a little bit like the end of season was done. But the week before that was Sandhurst away, our best result of the season. The boys were outstanding, went to game plan superbly, almost perfection, and I was really happy. And tonight, 1-1. It's a draw against the playoff side. We wish Fleet all the best in that. So, yeah, I'm really pleased. And the season's done on a Tuesday night, which is strange. We can now sort of enjoy our time and pick a game out and see how they get on Saturday. But that's it, job done.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, it honestly feels like yesterday when you were sat virtually in the same place as you are now after the Lid Town FA Cup win. And here we are, sort of however many months in advance, and it's all finished now. Of course, we missed the Sandhurst game. Of course we did. Of course we did. We've missed. In terms of massive away wins, 4-2 Guildford City, 2-1 Chipstead, 5-0 Sandhurst. I mean, might as well not turn up anymore.
Oh, no. Well, I've got to say that you've put Cambly Town on the map with all of these YouTube stuff. So on behalf of me and the players and the management staff and the club, we just want to thank you and thank everybody in the background scenes that you don't see. We thank you, and thanks everybody, all the fans, for supporting us this year. We've had our highs and we had our lows, but it's majority high, and it's always been enjoyable. You catch me at a time when I don't want to do it sometimes, but I think that's good. And today, it's the end of the season. It's a draw. It's not a loss. And we're going, all smiles, and I can't wait to go to the pub with you. We'll go and have a drink together. It'll be great. Yeah,
it's going to be fantastic. In terms of the game today, again, it seemed a little bit, not to sort of put a down on it, but it seemed a bit of a feisty one. Again, we're obviously in the position that we're in. Fleet Town, they're confirmed for the playoffs, and we wish them the best of luck for them. But it seemed to be really competitive. A great football match to watch.
I agree, and I think that was testament to both sides. I know that they had one eye on Saturday, and they've probably got two eyes on the playoffs. So fair play to them, giving us a fight. And it was, you could say it was a feisty one, but I think that's local sort of towns battling it out. And we wanted to make sure that we could get a win here to seal off the season. Wasn't quite to be, but a valiant point, and I think Fleet would be happy with that. And that's it. So great, we've done the season. We're there again next season. Like to see who comes down and who goes up. It'll be interesting, but the time is now for us as a management team to really start getting to work, see who we can recruit, see what we can do. The plans are looking bright for this club in the future, so we really hope that things go in a forward motion.
I was just about to mention everything that's going on with the club. It's quite a significant game, this. It's I understand there'll be some more youth games on here, preferably, but in terms of this pitch and in terms of the ground as it is now, it's probably the last game that it will look like this.
Potentially. So we'll just have to wait and see. We've now got, for the players, they've got a good couple of months off. They can relax, they can enjoy themselves, and they should. It's been a long season, and their reward is a good rest, and we'll just hopefully come back fighting for next year.
I suppose the last question for me, well, in fact, two questions actually. I'm all over the place in a minute. I just can't believe it's finished. It's unbelievable. So the first one is, how would you summarise this season? Obviously, if I've got my sort of league table up here, right, finished around 16th, 17th. I imagine you would have liked to have finished higher than that.
Yeah, you would too, but we're realistic. We know that we have a young side, sometimes naive. We've brought some older players in, and they've been great. They've brought a load of experience in. But we know where we are, and I think it's been a successful one. We'd always like to finish as high as you can, but you've got to be realistic. There are teams that are better than us, but we can match it. We have had games where we have definitely performed really well. There's been some times where we haven't turned up, and it shows with the results. But I think we've only realistically had one game where everything just went wrong for us. Apart from that, the boys, they give me everything they can. I'm happy. They should be happy. So what we can do now is just build from that to next year. Hopefully retain most of the players. and hopefully get some new additions in. And we've got a plethora of young talent coming through the ranks in the youth setup. So it's exciting times here. We can now go to work. Management team will have a look and see what we can do to bring people in. And we're just looking very forward to next year because this season's now done.
Yeah, it's coming. I've said it 3 times now, but I just go. But look, this is the final question of the 2024-25 season on the Camberley Town YouTube channel. What do you want for next year specifically? How do you aim? Also, what are the sort of expectations for the club, for the team? What's the sort of? I know this season's just done and it's a bit early. You want to go have a rest, but how would you? Off the top of your head now, how would you how would you see next season going?
I want to win the league. I want to win the league. No, I do. I will always try. That's the aim. Try and win the league. See if you can do it. That's a good question. What would I like? I'd like to have everybody healthy. I'd like everybody to be back. I'd like everybody to enjoy it and be the best you can be. And that's what I try and do every week. I know my management do that. The players, if they can wear the shirt with pride and they can give me everything they got, that's all I'm going to ask. Along with that, if they can enjoy it, that's the main thing. You know, this is a hobby. This is enjoyable. And for the players, the staff, management team, you know, bringing some old guns out from the past and giving them their cameo roles tonight. And he's one over there. So, you know, that's all I could ask for. And I know that I'm very, very fortunate. I'm very lucky to be in a position that I'm in. And I'll do my very best. And I know that I'm going to enjoy it, and I have done. So I'll continue to do that.
Luke,
absolute pleasure, mate. If it wasn't for you getting us on the map here, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure having these questions fired at me. And I just want to thank you and thank everybody that tunes in. Hopefully you'll tune in next year.
Hope so.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Let's see.
The camera can't see, but I'm currently can't.
I'm not. I'm going to go in the pub and I'm going to get you all the drinks. How about that? Let's do that. Cheers, mate.